Well, good morning, everybody. It is Saturday morning, May 30th. One more day left in May. So, how's everybody doing today? Good, I hope. Hey, Brenda, good morning. Good morning, Brenda. How are you and Bill doing today? In his first day of retirement. That's good to hear, Brenda. Weather treating you all right down there? It's not too hot, not too cold?
Our outbound vessel is on Niagara for 1050 for 11:12. No, 30 effective.
Well, at one point in time, correct me if I'm wrong on this, Brenda, but weren't you asking for more rain? It'd been awful dry there, I think.
Go ahead.
To cool things down now. I will not give ICE the pretext to expand operations in our state. For that reason, New Jersey law enforcement is today establishing a peaceful, protected protest zone in the area right outside Delaney Hall. My administration will be working together with community members, faith leaders, advocates, and state police to help people move there today. Our top priority is public safety, and we need to take this opportunity to lower the temperature now.
Let's bring in Saturday in America anchor Kayleigh McEnany. Kayleigh, I don't think you're very surprised by what Governor Cheryl is saying. I am appalled and shocked that she's talking about safety, and she doesn't care about a lot locked up in that detention center right now. Our people didn't just cross a border. They committed some pretty serious crimes here in the United States. You're not. Like these shareholders of Paul Potter, right? That's what we were told. And I don't think that agents stand on the side of these protesters who are fighting ICE agents, who want criminals out on the streets. It's as if they didn't observe the 2024 election where immigration brought a party to the promised land, or Republican Party. I'm surprised that they're leaning into this the way they are. I don't know what they see in the polling, but it's certainly not what I see.
And of course, protesters are upset about the treatment of many of these criminals. So,
A helpline for kids sent to God knows who call, and in case they were in trouble.
Hey, Captain Joe.
Morning, Paul.
How you doing, Joe?
Good morning. Just another day.
Just another day, huh?
Another day in paradise. Yep. I'll find out if my son gets home today.
Oh, that's right. He had to go back and start over again, right?
Yeah. He went, we got diverted back like this, and he goes, FML. Yeah. F my life. But he called it. He said, I bet you we get diverted somehow. Something's gonna happen that make us come back. I told him, give me the lottery numbers, and he gave me 5 numbers. I'm gonna go play them later. Just because. Brenda, morning. Hey, Logan, Jim. What's that song? It's a beautiful morning. No, it's not. Just a morning. Just another morning. Actually, the sun is out, so it's a little beautiful. Hey, JD. I can get my ER clicker and do my ER impression like Art. Oh, it's another Monday. Quit buying something, Paul. You need to have patience. Quit searching for another drone. Hey, y'all ever notice Paul's senses? Senses is when he's doing something like that on a computer, he can't hear anybody either. I wonder if Lance is ever gonna pop in again.
I don't know. Hard to say.
So what drone did you buy between yesterday and today?
Nothing. Right now I'm trying to order some dog food. Boo would be pissed if I don't feed him.
I gotta get dog food. I got enough for tomorrow. No.
Between dog food and dog treats, it's getting expensive.
Well, we all told you how to fix all of that, but you don't listen.
This damn computer, I'm just too quick to be clicking, you know?
What are you doing? You probably have too many windows open. See, that asshole responded to me. You know, I told you we had a no-fly zone, right?
Uh-huh.
They got some guy down in New Orleans that went out there and flew the ships with a drone. I want to see if he sent me a message back because I replied to mine. I don't see it in here though. What's up,
Hey,
Paul?
there he comes.
I mean, Justin. Paul Justin Murray.
Look
You're
at
gonna
these
say-
printed now.
That's the one that you put your credit card in. Doot.
That he brings up.
And you can tap it.
You're gonna
Doot.
tell she got tell Laura Sarah she's got to say bippity boppity boo.
Oh yeah. She's got to go up there and go bippity boppity boop. Ah,
No, you didn't. You didn't answer me. Good. Stupid ass.
Well, he's retired now. He doesn't need to talk to you.
Oh,
Yeah, where's Lance been at? He's
not what I said, Paul. You want to listen again? I said
He's
there was a
been
stupid
MIA.
ass that flew a drone. I wrote something to him, and he didn't answer me.
he's been MIA for the last 2 days, ain't he?
He hasn't been here yesterday, at least.
Let's see if they got the sizing on this one right. Try it with my card. Oh yeah,
Let's
fits
see.
perfect. Actually did really good on that. It slides right out too. Not difficult to use.
Let's see.
Slides out. Oh, dude, I totally go to the store and use this. Say clickety clack, go fuck a duck. Dude.
Let's see. If
I bet Sarah fits look good. Look. But
Okay, let's see.
he goes in easy.
Okay, I'm not taking that out to the store by myself.
You take Aubrey with you, she'll do it. You can have her do it.
Hey, Jim, good morning. Yeah. I am. I'm waiting anxiously for my drone to arrive. Hey, Logan. Oh, did he? Logan says that he mentioned that he was going to be hanging out with his wife this weekend.
Yeah. JD, Jim, Logan, what's up?
So maybe that's where Lance is. Logan, any word on my drone? I know you were helping him with it.
Oh, I doubt they got that.
No,
done yet,
not
'cause
the,
they
not the
got.
one I ordered. The one I sent to those guys.
I know, but they got to order the parts and everything. They just got it yesterday
Yeah.
or the day before. They're either gonna have to buy another broken drone to strip for parts, or they're gonna have to buy a new one if they can find parts
What
for
they
it.
said was wrong with it?
I don't know.
Well, you can buy parts, specific parts for it. It's just you got to take it apart.
Did they say what was wrong or what they're doing?
As far as I know, it's the
The
kid, it's the
gimbal.
gimbal.
Yeah,
were
but did
working
they
on.
say they said they fixed it or they needed to get stuff for it?
They
No,
said
they
they were
didn't
going to
have.
work on it.
They don't have any. They didn't have any of the parts for it. They were gonna have to order it.
I think they're gonna try to glue it.
No, what they said was that as far as they
I
could
wouldn't do
tell,
that.
the motors spun up okay and everything, so the motors are okay.
But that wasn't the issue. It's the camera. We knew it would fly because you flew it 2 or 3 times after you crashed it. if you were flying it around in the yard.
Logan says he just gotta look up the right gimbal parts.
I are you replacing parts on the gimbal, or are you trying to replace the whole thing?
Replace
If
the
you guys
whole thing, you're gonna have to flash it.
My thing is I don't understand how y'all think you're gonna be able to flash that thing without the firmware if you buy a new gimbal. Now, if they're able to replace specific parts off the gimbal, but I don't know if they sell those individual parts without you having to buy another drone and strip it.
Right. And it's not worth buying another part if it's gonna be $100 or $200.
Because even the DJI authorized resellers can't get that firmware, so I don't know where they're planning on getting that from.
Good, thank you.
Because I've asked Jody that a few times, I've never gotten an answer on how he's going to get around that. So it's just like the new cell phones. You got to be able to flash each individual part to the phone. Otherwise, it just doesn't turn on.
Yep.
Back in the day, I could take a camera out of one phone, put it in another, and it'd work fine. Can't do that these days. It'll actually come up with errors, or the phone might not even turn on. I watched the guy that works on my phones whenever I take him in there. I watched him work on phones so many times, and yeah, he's got a little special machine for that. They sell the parts separately.
That's
Okay,
the
yeah.
gimbal right there. The arm broke, right?
Okay, so he can get individual parts.
Yes.
Well, the gimbal itself is a part, but he's able to buy individual pieces for that part to be able to
Yeah.
fix it.
You notice all the parts are in China. China, 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 China.
Yeah, the guy that flew those ships in New Orleans said I flew it the day before. The day of the first ship coming in was the what you call it. The TFR was in place. But Johnny and I both looked at it. Look, hell, who's here?
Lance is here.
Then he put LT.
Hey guys, yeah, they sell individual parts for it, that gimbal, and the part on his gimbal that he broke is all aluminum, and it's right at that very bottom part. And we're gonna try to pull all that apart and get the just the old camera back into a newer gimbal.
Okay. Well, I appreciate whatever you guys do, you know. The interesting part is I see that there's a complete set in California, but it's like what Joe was saying, that they said that you have to have the program in order to flash it.
Hopefully it's just the arm you gotta just change out if the camera's working.
Where'd he go?
I left. I hit the wrong button.
No, like if he's just replacing like a actual piece, just a hardware piece, like a hinge, something like that, it doesn't
Yes,
matter.
all right, probably.
Yeah, that's
No,
what
if
I'm
that is
thinking.
that is okay because there's no actual electronics in it. It's just if you have to replace anything that's got a board in it, that's where you're going to run into issue. But since he can buy like the support hinge and whatever other, I don't know the exact name of those parts, but if he can buy those, then yeah, there's a good chance they can fix it. And that's probably what the guy at damn that's probably what the guy at DroneWorks was going to do. They were probably going to
Johnny
try to.
just said Evelyn can get you any part. She got a part for F3. She can get you parts too. She works there. She works there during the nighttime, and she comes back during the day. She just whatever she can fit in the pocket.
Good morning, Johnny.
What's up, Johnny?
Okay, Logan. Logan said
Logan.
he had to leave because the bandwidth was bad.
As soon as I started talking, he was like, "Fuck that dude, I'm out of here."
Well, Logan, whatever you guys can do is greatly appreciated. You know.
No, I'd like to see if they could fix it, but
Yeah, because he's gonna need one in a couple of weeks.
I remember when fucking what's his name tried to work on his Mavic 3. He fucked the arm all up.
Some Chuck.
Yeah.
I think it cost him more to get it fixed afterwards.
Yeah, and then he didn't spend much on the arm. I think it was what, like I think he spent like $60 or $70 for the replacement arm.
Yeah.
Or it might have only been like $40. It was actually really cheap, I remember.
Yeah, he tore that up.
He ended up messing up a bunch of shit.
When I had that new camera, the 5D, when I bought the 5D a couple years back, I lost a button off the back. I knocked it right off. I didn't even know how I did it. So I bought the replacement button that was only like about $8. And I went to snap it in and realized you had to take the back apart to get it in because it shouldn't have popped out. And they said this is a enhancement to it. It won't pop out anymore. It made it a little thicker in the back. So I started taking it apart little bit by little bit, just taking my time, sitting at my desk with nobody bothering me. Got that sucker apart, got the new one in, put it back. My screen wouldn't come on in the back. I had to take it apart again, fool around. I had knocked one of those ribbon cables loose. So I got the ribbon cable back in, put it all back together, and everything worked, right? And I was telling the coach about that, and Hutch looked at me and said, "How much that camera worth?" I said, "About $5,400. He said, "And you took a screwdriver to it." I said, "Yep." I said, "I took a screwdriver to it because if I'd have sent it back, it would have taken 3 weeks and cost me $200."
Look, if anything's under warranty, I'll send it in to fix it.
I should have sent it. Was under warranty. I should have sent it in.
If it's not under warranty, then I'll fucking tinker with it. Because at that point, you don't have a choice. It's like you either fix it or throw it out and buy something else.
Yeah, I bought two of the little switches and a little toggle switch in the back. I bought two of them just in case. And I put that other one in. It's been at least 4 or 5 years.
Hey, Mark.
We see it's about 5 years. And the other one's still in the back.
Yeah, there's nothing worse when you're taking something apart too, and you're like, "Ooh, what does this screw go to?" And as you're twisting it off, all of a sudden you pop it off, and like 20 parts go flying off the damn thing.
Oh boy, I hate that.
That's annoying.
Well, you're
Like,
taking it apart and you feel stuff hit your leg, and you look down, you got about 3 things on the ground. Where'd that come from?
And then you don't even know where the piece came from. You're like, where the
And you
fuck
don't
did
even
that
have the
part come
screw.
from?
You don't even have the screw out yet. You know, it's still there. You know where the shit that fell from.
That's what happened when I lost that washer in the carpet, dude. Oh, I was so pissed. I was like, oh my God.
Well, I'll tell you the other day I dropped one of those earring things on the ground. I had four of them on my desk, and I looked up. I had three. I got down on the floor and looked for 2 days. Different times I kept looking. Yesterday I looked over and I seen it sitting right by my foot. Where the hell and I don't have thick carpet. Now it must have been stuck to my chair, under my chair, and came out. Sitting right down on the floor. I looked down and said, look at this shit. I thought it was just gone, you know. It fell into the abyss.
Gone, gone, gone.
Johnny needs to come show us the latest things he's been printing.
You want me to get to go with dinner? Get some
Oh, Sarah.
Shoot, y'all talking about dinner already. It's like breakfast. What y'all talking about?
No, I think they're planning what they're going to do for dinner.
Yeah, it's kind of early to plan for dinner.
Well, if you're organized, you kind of have a
Well,
schedule.
what happened was Sarah's she's got to run to Walmart. And she's getting stuff for dinner because the kids want me to do my fried chicken for dinner.
Oh, fried chicken.
Yeah, because I make really good like fried chicken tenders. The kids
Well,
love it.
I didn't know that's where she could buy a new purse at Walmart, unless you bought them at an expensive place.
Hey,
No,
you
I
told
gave
her to
her
go ahead and buy a new purse, didn't you?
no, I just gave her money to go buy a new label maker because she needs that now. But she came home with some spice rack that her boss gave her at work yesterday. But she needs labels to put on the spices.
You check the bank account, see if those things were free.
No, it was. You could tell. Because in the kitchen at her work, they had this like really nice, like one of those lazy Susan spice racks.
Yeah.
And it's probably got about 25, 30 bottles on it that you can put your spices in.
Mm-hmm.
But they never used it. It just sat there as decoration. And her boss yesterday told her to get it out of the kitchen for her and take it home. And so I wanted to get rid of it.
You could always put strings on it and LEDs and make it a Christmas tree. So, Mark,
Talking about little screws, Kate was putting the filament sensor on, and they're tiny little screws that hold that on, two of them. And she dropped one of them down inside the extruder. She was really pissed off because then she had to take the extruder apart again to get it out.
that sucks. I'm
Couldn't
glad
get
you
in there
went
with-
that. I'm glad you went that route and didn't go with the sex life.
She couldn't get up in there with a magnet or anything.
No,
You don't have one of those like long magnet things.
no, it dropped down amongst the gears in the in the extruder.
Yeah, I got a couple like really high powered magnets. That way, if I lose something down in like a hole or something, I can't get down in there. You can run it over it and just boom.
Yeah.
When you're working on like electronics and shit, dude, some of these screws are so fucking tiny. You got to be really careful.
Yeah.
A matter of fact, that's what I was going to print out today. Was one of those, one of the little screw organizers for when you're taking stuff apart. You need it.
I just use takeout sauce tubs because they've got lids on as well.
I got the wand done last night, so now you can put your credit card in the wand, the gold star. Ding. I'm sending one of the credit card ones to TJ.
How big is that?
It's probably about, I would say, 8 inches by 5 inches.
Yeah.
It's pretty good size. Like,
Yeah. That's bigger than a mobile phone.
oh yeah. It's like the size of a 7-inch tablet, dude.
Yeah.
Is the best way to describe it. It's like the size of like a Samsung or Apple 7-inch. But they got one that like you need like a Prusa XL to print.
Does it have all the writing on it and everything as well?
What?
Does it have all the writing on it as well?
Oh yeah, it says Visa and it says 3D Print Bank, or it says 3D Bank, and then it says Visa. Sorry, fucking drink went down the wrong tube. Oh, God, yeah, about killed me. But yeah, it looks like a big ass credit card, and even the back's correct. It has a strip and has a little logo with the little signing box, and then it has the 3 numbers.
Uh-huh.
God, dude, there's nothing worse than when something goes down the wrong tube. Oh,
Yeah.
God, dude.
And it hurts as well. Something like you've got a cramp in your throat.
Yeah, you'll start coughing and make the throat feel like it's closing up for a second. It's like, damn.
Man, every time I open Filmora this week, every time they got an update. Every time.
Yeah, that's Steam every time I open Steam. My fucking Stream Deck or my Steam Deck, whatever. I
Yeah.
can't ever. I've updated the firmware. I've even deleted the program and re-downloaded it and signed back into it. And every time I turn my computer on, it wants me to do the same update over and over again. It just won't like take the update. I've tried so many times. And I've deleted all the files off my computer, re-downloaded it, still does the same fucking thing. Every day I turn if I go to turn my computer on, it fucking pops up. Would you like to install this update? No, I did it yesterday. Why the fuck isn't it sticking? And the install number is exactly the same.
Yeah.
Like the version of that firmware is exactly the same every day. Last couple of weeks I've just been completely cutting mine down every night.
I'm making me a new background for the stream right now. I can't make it till tomorrow starts up, so I need about a 10-second background. It's going to be a video. Just click a loop. I'll tell you why in a minute. Gotta see if it even works.
I'm not staying on all that long anyway today. We've got to take my dad's mattress to the tip.
Gonna go clean his house up? Or just that particular?
Yeah.
What you're gonna do? It throw it away?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what you guys call a dumpster, right, Skip?
A tip.
Or a tip? Yeah, tip.
Yeah.
I've heard that guy that me and David were watching over in England, the one that's fucking does the dumpster diving we were talking about. He calls them tips all the time. Oh, dude, I was watching a video the other day. It was talking about dumpsters, and it was trash guys, like trash fuck ups. So as they're going by picking people's trash up, I see some of them are hilarious. Dude
Yeah.
would just pick up the trash can, all of a sudden the claws would malfunction, close all the way, and just fucking cut the damn trash can in half.
Mm.
It's like,
Right, I'm going to
damn.
drop off because my sister's calling me. I'll talk to you later.
All right, have a
Okay.
good day. Paul boot Markov for him. So I don't know if he realizes he's still on here.
Oh, Mark's still here?
Yeah, but you gotta take his co-host away and then boot him.
Okay, hang on a second.
I was buying a drone.
Never mind, he left.
No, I'm actually buying Diet Pepsi.
He was talking to his sister on the phone. Where's my thing at? Let's fuck it. You are.
How is how is 3.2, 3.2, 3.2? 11 seconds. How is it 11 seconds? One of them's got to be throwing it.
I cleaned my computer out yesterday, Joe.
Yeah.
The amount of fucking dust that came out of that thing, I was like, oh my God. Yeah, I put that blower in there, started getting up in there, and like the radiator and everything for the cooler and the graphics card and everything. Oh my God, the amount of dust that came out of it. I haven't cleaned it in a couple months. So much better. Cleaned it out.
Probably not gonna let me put this on here.
Nice not having to fire up the fucking air compressor too. Every time I need to.
Yeah. That does make it easier. Let's see.
Compressor's just fucking loud as fuck, dude. I just use that for the car now. The other night we filled up the air. I filled up the air compressor for Sarah. Right, it got up to 110, shut itself off. I closed it up. Right. She goes the next morning, and I have the hose all plugged in, ready to go, just in case she needed to use it on her mom's car in the morning. One of her tires needs to go get fixed, and I call her in the morning. I said, "Hey, did you put our little air compressor back in our car?" She goes, "No, it's in my mom's car." The big air compressor was empty when I went to go use it this morning. I get home and I'm looking at it. She didn't twist the knob to open. Of course, she tried to use it, so it was still full. Still had 110 pounds in there.
Hey, Justin, I
I
don't
was
mean to,
laughing at her when she got home.
I don't
What?
mean to keep bugging you, but did you get a tracking number from Evelyn?
Yeah, I put it in the private chat for you yesterday, but I don't know if you ever copied it
No, I
down.
didn't get it.
Got a tracking number, but it didn't, is not tracking yet, because it's
Yeah,
not
it's
to the next
it's
place.
yeah, it's a
Only 2
one
days,
of
Paul.
those. Yeah, it's one of those China Post ones they don't work.
Oh,
Whenever
it's
you
a
try to put it,
China Post tracking number?
yeah, because they got to get it to the port and then it's or to the airport, wherever, and it'll end up being over here.
It's China Post until it's handed over to the post office.
And if it gets here, if anything from China gets here within a week after you order, it means it went on a plane. There's no way it's coming in on a ship within a week. That takes at least two to 4 weeks.
Hey, Paul, next time TJ's on here and he yawns and you give him shit, you go, like that. I'm gonna change my background to this. It works, it ain't working. Why it ain't working?
TJ opened today, didn't he?
No, TJ had 2 days off. I don't know what he's doing.
Oh, I thought he opened today.
If he opened
no,
today,
he
he had a
was
day
gonna go
off the
take
other day and he didn't, he had a day off the other day and he didn't come in one
He
day.
said he was gonna take a walk today, I think.
Yeah, he takes a walk. That works? Why isn't that working? There you go. I'm gonna take that one there and see, I gotta get out the way. You yawning.
Joe, you've never yawned before?
No, but every time TJ yawns, you go, there it is.
Well,
There
yeah,
it
but
is.
I don't open my mouth as big as TJ.
Look at that. Look at that. Wait, I gotta get out the way of that. Wait, hold on. I'm going to get out the way and let you see. Watch how big your mouth is. Look at that mouth. That was 3 times back to back this morning. Tell me that ain't as big as TJ.
Might be.
I need to make it the way it goes right here in this little part right here in the screen. Right where the drones are. Just need to keep playing right there.
Joe, you're such a good friend, you know.
I am. Hey, I'm
Hey,
just trying to tell you.
What's Johnny up to this weekend? Is he gonna go
I have
fly?
no idea. He's not a friend. I don't know what he's doing.
Well, I see that he put out a short this morning. I couldn't tell. Was that his granddaughter on an electric scooter?
Hey, I didn't see it. Let me look.
It's a real short one, but it was taken from the air,
Tech messenger too, Paul. I
Okay.
mean, Joe.
and it showed going into, I think it's his garage, but I'm not sure. Did you find it, Joe?
I'm looking. Hold on. Yeah, go ahead, Justin. Let's see.
Oh, you just got an update. Look in the private chat on Zoom. Copy that and go to the post office.
That's
Go
the
on,
number.
go to USPS and put that in into their tracking system. You just got an update from her.
I don't see the update.
I was one of the PayPal updates from the invoice.
Well, she said something.
No, it was from PayPal.
I'm looking at the tracking number, but I don't see an update with it.
It comes up with mine. It says more details needed.
What?
Here, I'll show you. I'll screen share.
Don't screen share. Probably information you shouldn't be screen sharing.
Well, I don't understand it. See it right there?
Well, you're not on USPS. You're on some random ass site.
You got to
The
be
hell
on
is
Postal
Package
Service.
Monitor?
US.
The hell's Package Monitor?
That's something he's looking up.
Click out of that and go to the post office.
How do I get out of it?
Up on the
Just go
top,
back
right up there,
with the
above.
back arrow, or just
Not the
close
X
it
out
down
that,
and
you exit out
reopen your
everything.
browser
Stop share. Okay.
and just reopen your browser. Put in
All
United
those little
States
tabs up
Postal
top, you
Service.
can X out the ones you don't want.
I don't know what the hell box you just put your tracking number in. I've never
It's
seen it.
arbitrary.
You need to go to the
Just-
post office actual website.
Because see, when I put in USPS tracking, it says track X.
Where? Let me see. No, that's not the Postal Service. You know that's not their website. Theirs will say USPS.gov.
Like right there.
Yeah, they'll either say .com or .gov. This is their website right here. Even has their logo. Just put in USPS in the search engine on Google. Comes right up. It's the second. They're the first two that come up.
Okay, when I bring it up, it says ship with USPS Ground Advantage. Learn more.
You
Oh,
see
here's the
track.
place for the tracking.
You got to
number.
go into tracking.
Okay, and then copy and paste that tracking number in there.
Your item departed shipping partner facility in Springfield Gardens, New York.
So
That's
she
the last
got it
thing
to
I
you-
got too.
501 this morning.
She got it to you pretty quick.
Yeah.
You got that message over, right, Joe?
Yeah, I got. Yeah,
Okay.
that's the same thing I've got for Evelyn.
Yeah. I wonder if she has somebody in the U.S. that she's working with. I wonder if she's like got inventory piled
Over
up over here and somebody's like moving it for her. She seems to be getting.
You see the shipping partner on there, right?
Yep.
It says Slow Sheep GDE. When you look that up, they say they're named that way because of how slow they are and how come they don't give you tracking numbers and everything else.
Okay.
Now everybody's got your tracking number, Paul. Now the guy's been hacking, you're going to look it up and find out when you're going to get it and go wait by your door and snag it.
Boone will get their ass.
No, you won't.
He'll start barking. He does be barking at everyone.
Paul will say, "What's that black truck pulling up? What's that guy running up there grabbing that box and leaving with it? What was in that box?"
Brenda,
I'm not going like a
Brenda.
hawk, bro. This is how long as he's been waiting.
Huh.
Oh, he's standing there with the cane ready to beat someone's ass.
So
he doesn't
anyways,
get any.
it's in the-
You don't
it's
get
in-
any
in-
more
it-
refresh in the United States right
So
now.
it's in New York. I should get it the first of next week.
It left New York.
Yeah, I don't know how long it's going to take.
It
to get
depends
to
on
you.
how long it gets to you. It could
There's
be a
no
guy walking
estimated
there.
delivery date.
Doesn't have it.
Yeah, that didn't even. I don't even think it gave an estimated delivery date. Because that could be.
You remember the mailman, the mailwoman, or whoever's going to be, has it in New York City, and they got to walk all the way over to put it in your mailbox.
Think about that back in the day when these motherfuckers had to go across country on horses.
Yeah, but this one's gonna be gonna be Forrest Gump. They're gonna give it to him and he's gonna run it to you. And Paul said the first of next week, the first of this week, you're gonna probably get it before Wednesday. Paul gets into that computer so deep he can't hear nobody and he don't pay attention. And he's trying to figure out the same thing he read 10 minutes ago.
Oh man.
Know why we haven't heard from Lance? He did have jury duty yesterday and got put on a murder trial for 16 weeks.
Being serious or you
He's,
just joking?
he's sequestered.
Oh, you
Oh,
being serious or
that's
you
right.
joking?
Jury duty.
He said the other day he said he said he was off Friday because jury duty wasn't until the first and the second, and he could do that from home until they needed him. So
We're letting him sit at the house.
I think
himself.
he's been off, and either he went back to the cabin and he said, "The hell with everybody," or he's just the hell with everybody. But he said the last thing he said was the first and the second he could do it from home on a computer, unless he was needed in. But he didn't have to do anything until the first or the second.
I wonder if he's got to like sit there with his camera on, like on his computer, like in a Zoom call or something.
Yeah, and he may have forgot to put pants on and got contempt of court, you know.
Well, a lot of courts now, that's how they're doing it now. They're doing it all through Zoom cameras or
Yeah.
just webcams, and they're using like Zoom and shit.
Right.
Matter of fact, there was a judge recently that just got fucking hammered by the internet
That's
because
his
he went off.
looks like it's probably his granddaughter.
Did you see the one about that judge going off on that IT guy in the courtroom?
No, I did
The
not.
way he talked down to him, like he got pissed and started yelling at the IT guy because something was fucked up on their meeting.
Well, that's what I was thinking, because
And-
that's the electric cart that Johnny uses, right?
No, that's an electric bike.
No. She goes right between the car and the right there. That's Johnny.
I think that's his wife's, his ex-wife.
Okay.
I don't think that's his. Because he's got a place to park his.
Well, what I can't figure out is why is it all in Spanish?
I don't have a clue.
What are you
That's not
looking at?
even, wait, that's not even Johnny's house. Hold on a minute. Don't look like it. It looks like it because of the driveway right there.
Want me to stop it?
No, just go up. It's not Johnny's house. That's probably his ex-wife's house down the street. Because his house is blue first off, and his garage is on the other side.
Okay.
Unless he was taking pictures of some girl going into somebody else's house.
Yeah, just random shot from above.
Yeah. Yeah, his house is not even close to that. He's got a little patio outside with the 2 chairs. You didn't see him, did you?
No.
Yeah, does Johnny got like a bunch of houses or something?
No, he lives next door to his what you call it? He's got that little bed and breakfast that he's got like a little apartment thing that he rents out. I think he rents the next door one to somebody else. I think it's a duplex. So he probably rents one on one side and the other side he uses as a bed and breakfast. And he's got a big lot down the street between him and the bed and breakfast. He's got it up for sale. You know, that would be a good place for me to buy and put something there. But the problem is I'd be too close.
Does Johnny give full service with his B&B?
Oh yeah, because especially during he gets well, he's the maid service. He charges them. I think he charges them $75 to clean it up afterwards. And he runs over there because I was there that day that somebody moved out of it. He ran over there real quick, grabbed all the sheets, threw them in the washer,
Her pill.
and then he went back later and cleaned it up. I just got a notice. It said, "Give Cleo her pill." And when Alexa says that, she comes over here and sits right by me, looking at me.
Oh, does she?
Yeah. Are you ready for your pill?
She knows.
Oh, she knows her name. You ready for your pill? Oh, you want it? You want your pill? You definitely want it? Yeah? Well,
Now,
tell me again.
Do you have to wrap it in anything?
Well, I have to put it in peanut butter.
Peanut butter,
What?
that's what I do for Boone, yep.
Yeah, I've been putting it in other stuff, but I put in peanut butter the other day, and she always kind of shied away from peanut butter. But I put it just a little bit just to cover it. She actually got the peanut butter off the pill the other day, dropped the pill, picked the pill back up and ate it.
Because it smelled like peanut butter.
So guess what she's getting all the time? A lot easier.
A little windy out there today. The flags are flying sideways.
Give Leo her pill.
You can make an argument for that. All right, I heard you.
Was it good? You got a pill. You don't want a bacon treat? Come on. Come on. Oh. I get the back end of the fork and get just enough on that thing. Put the pill in there, roll it around, hand it to her with the fork, and she takes it.
Well, we're excited about the midterm. We're bullish that we are going to define history and grow this House minority, and we're going to do it all. Common sense, Haley. Newt Gingrich, our good friend, has been Christmas. Said, Mike, this is not a contract. Sure, don't hit that. Keep that promise. This is a contrast for America. It's a contrast between common sense and Chris.
So, Joe, what's your big plans for today?
I have no idea. I was supposed to charge batteries and go see what happened later at the river. I didn't charge batteries. I got batteries, but I need to see what I got to charge. Because I want to take, if I go out there, I'll have the Air 3S and the 360, I'm okay. But I'd have both of them.
Boy, that ship right there is moving like at a snail's pace.
Yeah, it's taking its time.
Well, you can
Yeah, that-
always tell because of the bow wave. There isn't a whole lot of bow wave going on there. That's an articulated tug barge.
You could also tell how slow it's moving by just looking at it.
Yep.
If I go somewhere today, it'll be around noon because that way people will be out and there'll be a little more more people out there, it'll be warmer because we're at going on 80 degrees now. I don't think we're getting any rain. If it gets hot, that river will get crazy. I haven't been down to the mouth of the river when all the boats go out. They usually have about 15, 20 boats that'll sit out there. And they'll anchor and they all go swimming. That might be a place to go, and I can go in between them with the 360 and get some good shots. Look at my Air 3S batteries. I ought to take the Mavic 3 because I haven't flown it in a while. What you doing?
Thank you. Come on, bus lunch.
And yet CBP
Oh, shoot.
not have funding. So what do you think?
I got enough batteries. My Air 3S is all about that's 80%. I got enough batteries to fly today. Sure.
Where are you going to fly?
If I go fly, I might be by the river.
There. Dude, I got so much free time, I don't even know what I'm going to do today. I'm gonna watch like an old movie or something. Next week, I gotta work out in the yard. I gotta get this yard cleaned up. Needs to be raked up. Unfortunately, my rake handle broke. I gotta get a new handle. I don't need one of those.
I weighed myself this morning, 189.5. So that means now I probably broke that 190 threshold because I'm staying right at 190, 189 every day. So now if I just ease back a couple of days, I'll get down to about 187. Or eat the right things, I'll get down to about 187. I would love by the end of June to be down to about 185, 183. Then I could shoot to the next month to get down to about 175. If I get down to about 175, I think that's where I'm gonna stop.
As long as you're not saying crazy things when you're trying to do weight loss, like, did I
Yeah.
lose enough weight for you, mama? Huh?
Well, the other day I actually went to the dollar store and bought a pint of ice cream. I haven't had ice cream in months. I just felt like it, you know. And I looked at it and I looked through the calories. I got the one with the least amount of calories, 420 for the whole thing. I could eat 2,100 calories a day and not lose any weight. If I stay under 2,100, I'll drop weight. And 2,100 is a lot when if you pay attention to what you're doing. Because in the mornings when I eat the little cereal, I'm eating about 300 calories, maybe about 300 max. So then I've still got 1,800. And if you ate like I ate, what was that the other day? That cheeseburger from what you call it? It's only 400 calories. So that only put me that day I only had like 700 when it came up to dinner time.
You can get like really healthy ice creams or like
Good morning, Gitchy.
frozen yogurts that you can eat instead. But
Yep.
they don't always taste as good as regular ice cream. You gotta find a really good one. I know it's nasty.
How you doing, Gitchy?
He says, "What your Scooby-Doo's doing up to? What your Scooby-Doo's up to?"
Yeah.
Hey, I'm coming over to Gitchy's. I'm gonna get me a Scooby snack.
That's what the LT are calling it these days, huh? Scooby snack.
I'm on a Scooby. I didn't
I've
get
seen
dirty. He did. Okay.
I've seen Scooby snack gummies. When I was over at one of those parties, one of the girls has a bag of them with her. I don't know how some of these dispensaries don't get in trouble, man. They'd be using all kinds of like licensed characters and shit on their packaging. Like they'll make shit looks like I've seen the nerd ropes that they sell, and the
Yeah.
packaging almost looks like it was bought at the store at the gas station, and it was actual nerd ropes. Like they ride that line.
Yeah. So get you, what's my favorite flight attendant been up to? That shit barely making it around that corner.
I
Look at that.
know
It's gonna be
it's
it's gonna be
taking
like that.
forever.
What you call it? It's gonna be like that hobo boat. They're gonna have
Yeah.
to come help it. They're not in a hurry to get anywhere.
It's running turtle speed.
Did some egg and cheese burritos for breakfast. Just egg and cheese.
It's headed for, it doesn't even have the right destination. It says it's headed for the Rouge River, but the Rouge River is down by Detroit.
Well, maybe they're lost. They're looking
And
at a map.
it's going north.
You got all your hair chopped off yesterday. You didn't get you didn't get the nursing home look, did you? You want the short hair, or you just mean you like trim your hair up like way far?
Damn. I knew you were doing that. I'd tell you package me a little piece and send it to me.
Okay.
I could have wrapped it up, stuck it here by my computer, hung it off my microphone. And when kids come over, they say, "What's that?" It's Gitchy's hair. Gitchy who? Gitchy in Michigan. That's her hair. How'd you get that? She sent it to me. Well, why'd you send it to you? I asked.
I remember my daughter did it when she was younger. She did it for the Locks of Love or whatever it is. That organization that takes hair for people that need it.
Yeah.
My daughter had like really long hair back in the day. Like they cut off like a good like 8 or 10 inches or some shit off of her hair, all the way up to her. They cut it up to her shoulders.
Above your shoulders. Oh, come on.
Okay, that's okay. You don't really see a lot of older women with long hair. Most of them will chop it off like, and they'll go straight like a man haircut.
Okay,
I
so,
don't
so
know.
it's above your shoulders. Does it never mind. Come on. That sounded creepy. I'm not gonna say it. Damn, I'm gonna say it.
Uh,
I gotta say it. So it leaves your neck exposed. It's just perfect for kissing on your neck. There you go.
oh, there it is.
I told you. Told you it was coming out. I had to say it.
Oh, I know. I stop myself from saying stuff sometimes, and then I just can't help it. I'm like, I gotta say
I tell that
it.
to my kids would be sitting there and they'd be a woman on TV. And I say, see a little dimple on the side of the neck? I want to kiss that. And they say, Dad. I said, well, hey. I said, it's there for kissing. You probably look wonderful. So if it was that long, what'd you do with the hair? You probably sold it. Well, at least donate it to somebody that needed a wig.
Oh, that's what I was saying. There's that organization. I think it's Locks for Love
Yeah, locks for
or
love.
Love, and that's what they do. They like make wigs and shit out of it for people with like cancer and stuff like that.
She could have sent some of them to Michigan. Had a toupee made for Paul. Or at least Johnny could have got one.
You only paid $20.
Were they learning or what? Yeah.
I don't know, man.
Student barber, $20.
That's cheap for women's hair, dude. Women's hair is expensive to get haircuts.
Well, it cost Jason 15 yesterday, and look what he got. He didn't have much. He didn't have nothing.
Yeah,
First
but
place.
I guarantee that's a discounted price to what you would pay at any other barber around that area. I bet any barber out off that base would probably charge you $35 to cut
Yeah.
your hair.
Hey Jim, quit flirting with my girl.
He's just going to get a better deal because they're not price gouging people on the base. To me, $15 is reasonable for a haircut. Even $20 is, but you go to some places now and they want like $40, $50 for 20, 25 minutes of cutting your hair and then expect you to tip them. On top of that, it's like, dude, you just made, even if the shop takes $20 of that, you make $30 within a half hour period. That's a lot of money. That's way above minimum wage. And then they want to tip on top of that. But that's expensive, man.
Look, they're showing how hard that thing's working. Look,
Yeah.
telling you, we were gonna find out it was that little hobo boat pushing it.
No, it's a good sized tug.
There's
'Cause
something.
there's the bow of the tug is nestled into the back of that. And they put that up on top, and that's where the guy's steering it and controlling the
Are
ship.
those tugs diesel or gas? I bet they're diesel, aren't they?
Diesel, yeah.
Yeah. Diesel motors can handle that constant high revving and just falls to the wall like that.
Well, you can tell Joe he's not in any hurry to get anywhere.
Yeah, I'm telling you. I'm looking at it.
Because there's another ship that's downbound, but it's up by Lexington. It's the Canadian Steamship Line Noriega. But there's nothing between here and Detroit headed my way. Well, there's way down in Algonac and Manitowoc. But up in the lake itself, the next ship downbound is a Polstream, which is a salty, and that's at least 4 or 5 hours away. So it's kind of slow right now.
feel like a third wheel in the chat over
What?
here.
What'd you say?
I feel like a third wheel in the chat over
Missing you.
So what I just wrote?
here. Yeah. Oh God.
There you go. Get it, get it, get it, get it, Sarah. Get it, Sarah. Get it, get it.
Fuck you, Joe.
I tell you, I'm about to boot Jim. He's messing with my girl. You already got a girlfriend. Stop.
So, Jim, why don't you leave some women for the rest of us?
I'm gonna fix him watch.
Jim freaked out when his mother got a haircut.
All I know is he's probably got a bad knee, so I could kick him in the knee. Didn't he fall the other day?
Who?
Didn't Jim fall the other day?
I don't know if he fell the other day, but that's what it created his hip and leg issue.
Yeah, because if he keeps this up, I'm gonna come up there and trip him.
I'll listen to him, Jim.
What's Sarah saying there? She can't
She's trying to
spend
buy a purse.
grocery money on it. Justin?
What?
Sarah says she can't spend grocery money on it.
Buying a purse.
Oh, Justin, you told her to go ahead and buy a purse? All right.
Yeah, he did.
Wind that fucking back. I never said nothing of the sort.
Go away. You had your pill. Go. Go. You had your pill. You had food. You had your pill. See what else you had. You had a bacon treat. Now go. Oh, my son gets home today.
And you better give me Boone.
I can't wait to find out why they got turned around.
Come here.
He was telling me they got a 45-minute window.
Boone, stop.
If they get past the 45-minute window, then they
Okay.
fly into Florida. And he said, and then 223 has to come down from North Carolina to fix whatever's wrong with it. He said within 45 minutes, first 45 minutes, they got to turn around, they go back. And then they got to fix it. You know? So yesterday they had to fix whatever it was. I know his wife, she said to him the other day before yesterday, so you're going to be home tomorrow? Will it finally be a night that I won't be sleeping alone?
Her biggest
that?
thing though is she kind of has to learn that's not his fault at the end of the day.
Well, she knows it's not his fault, but she's mad. She's not mad at him. She's mad at the Marine Corps. And before she got involved with him, she knew he was going into the Marines and she knew all of that. And that's what I told her.
Right.
I said, you knew all of that. You just didn't understand the Marine life. I said,
well, you got a great life. Service.
Yeah. I said, you have a great life being a Marine wife. I said, there's plenty of activities with other Marine wives you can get involved with when he's gone because they have deployment groups. They do that all the time, you know?
Yeah, she just needs to get used to that fact because unfortunately he has no control over that.
You see Jim's bucking up now. You see that? He's getting brave.
How many years has she been with your son now?
Well, they've been married almost 4 years.
she'll eventually. I don't think she's quite all there yet with it, but I think as
She's
she
still in
gets
the
a little
honeymoon.
older,
They're both still in the honeymoon stage. What you talking about?
yeah, as soon as she gets to the point where she gets a little older, she's kind of like one of the older, wiser wives that are in the military. She'll get used to it.
Oh yeah, she'll be fine. Because
It's
like I
just,
said, when I saw them, when I was getting my knee worked on and I had to go get the physical therapy, and I saw the way, the first time I saw them together and they were talking, and they weren't going out, they were just talking. And the way they were talking to each other, I asked Nick, I said, what's going on with you two? And he goes, nothing. She's just a baby, like that. And then about 3 or 4 weeks later, I'm doing the same thing on the bike. And I looked over and I said, okay, you gonna tell me the truth? He goes, I'm telling you, there's nothing going on between us. I said, well, then you better marry her now. I said, because y'all, the way y'all are, look like y'all been together for months and months and months. That's what I said, right? I said, because y'all look like you're made for each other. It's just the way y'all laugh with each other and talk with each other, like that. He said, sure, it's nothing. And then he went to TBS. Come to find out, between the month that he left, when he left, the 2 weeks he left for work, from work before he went to, he wanted 2 weeks off. Took the 2 weeks off before he went to TBS. They were going to lunch every day. And she quit right after he quit. And he was going over meeting her family and everything else. And then he went to TBS and when he got his first, it was like 3 weeks into it, he had a 3-day weekend. He had her come up. She paid for it. She came up and they stayed in DC together and wound up getting engaged when they were up there. And then it was about almost a year later they got married, you know. When he came back from TBS and moved up to Havelock next to the base, she moved back up there with him. So they lived together for about 6 or 8 months before they even got married.
Really?
And it's just and then they got married again here for everybody to see in a big ceremony, regular ceremony. So they've been married twice. And the first one was in Pensacola, Florida, with a justice of the peace at the base. Because she came down when he was at the school for the 6 weeks. She stayed with him at the school. You know, so she was back and forth. She was there in the afternoons when he came home from the school. So he spent the time because he was in a hotel basically. Like when he goes to Arizona, he's taking her with him. When he went up to New York, he took her with him. And when he went to Alaska, he was in Alaska for about 6 weeks. After he was there about a week, he sent for her. She came up and stayed there like 2 weeks and then went back home. So she's getting the benefits. She didn't get the benefits of this one. He if he would have been put in the hotel that he was in the last 3 weeks, he would have had her where he was. Because he was talking about that. He said, if they put us in that hotel, I'm sending for her and she could come down here the last month with us and just fly back. He was ready to do it. So it's like,
He's not planning
Corey.
on leaving the military, is he?
well, he says something stupid to me every time, and I got all over her about it too. He says, and Justin's told me the same thing. He said he's gonna let her make the decision. I said, no, he better not let her make the decision. And I told her, we were at Texas Roadhouse. I said, let me tell you something. I said, I know Nick's been asking you, what do you think about this? I said, let me tell you, don't make the mistake of telling him, well, if you want to get out, get out. Don't even do that.
oh, dude, you ruin a perfectly good retirement.
He's gonna ruin the marriage too.
Now, let me say, if he was able to get like a job, like say with like Raytheon or Boeing, like says like some kind of a consulting job that was paying what 3-4 times what he's making now, I would say yeah, that would be a good opportunity to get out because you would, that would be a good opportunity over a 20-year period. But just to get out and not really have a game plan. Yeah.
Well, I was talking about to get out, but because of what happens if he goes on another deployment for a year, just because of thinking of her. That's what I mean. I told him, I said, roll with it, because I said you're gonna wind up in the next 5 years. I'm gonna say you're gonna wind up either in Hawaii or Japan. Hopefully it's Hawaii, I said, but if you go to Japan, you'll be there for 3 years and you'll be having her with you. That's a whole different experience you'll be in. You go over to Kobe. Like this Kobe is in Hawaii. You go to Hanson. Wouldn't even go to Hanson. You go to where the hell would you go? I can't remember the name of the freaking base in Okinawa up on the top because I didn't go there. I went there one time. I was down at Zukran and Hanson. And then there's an air base right there, but he couldn't even be at the air base because we got jets down there. Kadena, that's what it is. Kadena Air Base. He could possibly be there. And that's right in the heart of Japan, right on the South China Sea. Beautiful place.
Are they planning any kids?
No. No kids. No kids. No kids. No kids. I don't know. I
That's
don't
what
know
people
what
say.
what you said.
That's what people will say when they're on the having one, Raj.
No, they're not going to have one. Trust me. They took care of that already.
Oh, she's fixed or he's fixed?
She did.
Really? They didn't want kids at all?
They don't want kids.
Wow, dude.
I think it was too soon to thinking about it.
And I feel like that's so. And this isn't to like dog on anybody that doesn't have kids.
I think it's selfish.
No, I like Paul doesn't have kids. I just think it's kind of sad to think about just not having anybody to leave a legacy to or anything. Like it's just.
I do agree there. I do agree there. The thing is, the reason I think it's selfish is, and that's not really the word. It's at least wait a while and think about it. You know, because before when I married Gay, it was 2.5 years, almost 3 years before we decided to have a kid. And I told her, I said, if you want kids, I want kids, but it's going to be at least 3 years. I said, we're going to make sure everything's working. And sure enough, about 3 years into it, she says, I want a baby. I'm ready to have a baby. And I said, okay. And she was checking and she actually called me and told me I'm ovulating. I said, I'll be home in a little bit. You know? But that night, and then that night, well, I don't know what happened that night. We were playing darts before, and I was beating the shit out of her in darts. And she got mad at me. And I said, come on. And she goes, no, I'm not gonna do it now. I said, it's a dart game. I said, you don't want to, you said you're ovulating, you want a baby. I said, then don't ask me again. I turned over. She grabbed me, rolled me over, and we wound up having a baby. But Justin was the one. We were talking about having Justin, and I was working at Common Point Mortgage, and I was sitting there, and she calls me about 1 o'clock in the afternoon, and I'm in the middle of working on a loan, and she goes, I'll just let you know I'm ovulating. I said, okay, I'll be home. I hung up the phone, went and told Bill, my boss. I said, I got to leave. He goes, what are you leaving for? I said, my wife's ovulating. I got to go. And they started laughing. The girl in the office was Sarah. She fell out too. She fell out when I said that. And I just left, went home. We did our thing. About 3 weeks later, 4 weeks later, I came back in with a pregnancy test showing it was positive. I had it on my wall, you know.
Wow.
She was like a farm. She was fertile.
Sizes range from.
My mama used to tell my dad that whenever she was ovulating, he couldn't even walk past the room with her. She'd get pregnant. As I said, I got a brother and 2 sisters. And if every one of them would have lived, I would have had 3 more brothers and another sister. It would have been a total of 8 of us. 3 died at birth and 1 died 2 months old. That's the one that gets me. The one that was 2 months old. She'd be 60 years old right now. You talking about fights? That'd have been my little sister. You think how many fights I would have got into when she was about 16? I'd had to beat somebody's ass. She'd have been my baby sister dating when I was a Marine. I'd have intimidated every boyfriend.
These little tungsten drill bits are fucking crazy. Wow, that one's so tiny.
You ought to see the set I got. Was that for the Dremel?
No, this is for the hand drill.
Let me get the ones that I got for the Dremel.
It's like the bamboo hand drill. And they send you all kinds of just like little tiny mini drill bits. It was a 56 piece.
Hey,
Drill
remember
bits
how-
are
Justin,
so
I got a
tiny.
question for you. Did Evelyn sell that? It's going to be USPS or is it coming UPS?
USPS.
USPS post office. It's not going to be a very big box because it's just a drone.
Yeah. Well, here's what I'm wondering is didn't you send me the information?
Nope.
Yes, you looked it up earlier.
Yeah,
Remember
but
you said it was.
I can't find it again.
Hold on. It's in the chat still. In the private chat.
How do
That's
I
your
go to
track
private
number.
chat?
Down at the bottom, you can click chat.
Chat. Oh yeah, there it is.
Hey, Justin.
Will
But
that
you ain't
go
gonna
away?
get
Justin.
eventually, yeah.
I'm gonna send you a picture of the package. You send it to Paul. I just sent it to you. That's his package right there, and you can see how big it is because of the label.
Oh,
And
I'm
you can
looking at that
send
now.
that to Paul. That way he's got that. He can stick it on his desk somewhere.
Need a print that holds all these little bits. The drill bit.
What
These are all
does
the big
that
ones.
mean when it says slow sheep?
That's the company out of China that has it. They call.
Oh,
I
okay.
told you that this morning. If you
Shipping
look
partner.
it up, if you look it up in Google, I'll do it real quick. Hold on a minute. I'll read it to you. Actually, I sent it to somebody. Hold on. I might have sent it to Justin before. Here you go. This is a Chinese shipping partner, Slow Sheep GDE. It's used on the UPS label. Shows that it says it's a China-based international shipping partner, often associated with 4PX, that passes packages to US Postal Service for final delivery. It's widely known for severely delayed transit times and sparse tracking information. Why they call it slow sheep. Probably one old lady going to the post office at one package at a time. But it already got to New York, so it's already coming from New York to you. So it wasn't that slow.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
So
sent Justin
I'm liable to maybe get it Monday or Tuesday,
I'm thinking Wednesday.
Wednesday.
Yeah, hopefully Tuesday. But I sent the picture of the package to Justin. He'll send it to you in a minute. I don't want to put it on here because it's got all the information on it.
I don't know how I'm going to send it to him. You can't get into his other emails.
Well, you got to find a way to get it to his email. That's the problem.
I can keep track of it for him, but it's just going to be a We only need to check it like once a day.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I wouldn't check it. I check it like every afternoon, right when you come on, that's it.
Right, because they only update that system once a day, and that's it.
And
They don't-
it's not gonna update to probably, it's not gonna update to probably tomorrow morning. You know, it's gonna, next time it's gonna update is when it gets to either somewhere in Michigan or
a
Port Huron or
sectional center,
Chicago.
yeah.
Or Chicago. Next distribution center. They'll update. It'll sit there for like 6 hours and update. Can you see the chat? I mean, can you see the pictures there, Justin? That's the little Dremel set of drills that comes for the Dremel. You see how small they are?
Little guys, aren't they?
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
let me show you the ones I got. Hold on.
Yeah, this thing right here, and it comes in a pack, you
No,
know?
no, no. So these are the little tungsten tips,
Oh, yeah.
but look how tiny these fucking things are, dude.
Oh, my God.
Huh.
That's like these little bitty ones on the end.
Yeah, but there's like every
Yeah.
little size
Yeah.
because it's actually, if you find the right size, like say you get filament stuck in the tip of like into my head, I can get in there and just clean the filament out with it. I've done it before and it worked fine.
Yeah, the smallest I
This
got
was-
here is a 1/32 of an inch.
I
I
don't
got a
even know what the smallest
3/64
is
of an
because
inch.
they didn't give me
1/16.
It's not listed, huh?
no, they didn't list any of the sizes.
Yeah, the biggest
just said
on
a
here is a 1/8
3/16.
and the smallest is 1/32. If I drop that 1/32, I never find it. You know why
Dude,
I
like
bought 'em?
these, there's ones in here. Oh, dude, there's one in here that's like a thin, it looks like a piece of hair, dude. I'm not
Yeah.
even kidding. Hold on. You dump it out on a white piece of paper for a second. See it.
Well, you know why I bought this set?
Why?
Because I was at Home Depot and they look cute.
God.
Well, what
Yay.
you might want to do is on your desk, get them in order, and take a piece of tape and run it across
Holy
the
shit.
bottom of them to hold them together.
You know, drop them all. Now you gotta find 'em.
Dude, look how small this bit is, dude.
Lord help me. It's like a 14 gauge needle.
Dude, that is fucking tiny, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And there's one even smaller than that, dude. Hold on. Look at
You
this
saw
fucking
the
thing.
you saw my Dremel set up now, right?
Look at
Look at
that
that
one,
fucker.
Joe.
Oh Lord help me. That's a 10 gauge. No, that's a 10 gauge. Look like,
Yeah, dude, these things are tiny, bro.
God darn it, thing swole. I can't get it out. I have to put my handle on this thing.
I'll put them in a little magnetic tray for right now so I don't lose them.
Yeah, I 3D printed that case that goes in there, all those little cases that go in there,
Oh yeah.
like that. Got the other one here, it goes on top, and it holds all the stuff in there, just drop it in. And it's nice, it's glued into the bottom. It's got
Yes.
the whole piece that goes in there, all that gray plastic went in there.
This one didn't come with any case except for the
Came in a bag, right?
yeah, the only ones that came in the case for the tungsten ones. And those are
Well, it
tiny.
gets
I
you-
mean, look at those tips.
Oh yeah, it's little.
But when you actually grab onto one of these ones, oh my god, dude, they feel strong as hell.
Let me do this.
I think I found a little drill bit holder for these little ones. Yeah, it would have been nice if they would have put a little case with these drill bits there. So just sending them in bags. Like I can print out a drill bit sizer. You know, one of the ones that you put the drill bits through and it'll tell you what size it is.
Yeah. I printed
Actually, I
this
think
last
I
night.
have one of those. Hold on. Actually, I think I might have one of those somewhere. What is that? Oh, is it that? What is that?
That's a Mickey Mouse clicker with Princess Castle on it. It's when you wish
I
upon a star.
I hate Disney. I just hate Disney as a company. I just hate them all around.
They have all the Disney characters you could print out. See, I'm thinking when I actually might go do that today. I might run over to the trailhead and just check it out, see if there's any. I keep saying I'm gonna do it. I want to see if anybody's doing 3D printing out there and what they're doing. Because I can get a booth out there for I think it's $5 on a weekend and go out there. If I print all the stuff out there, I'm thinking about having the Disney characters, having Winnie the Pooh characters, some Bluey stuff, you know.
Feel like it makes me sick just giving them $12 a month for a subscription. I don't even like giving them money.
Yeah.
I don't know. I'm just
You get nervous about that drone, huh? He's antsy.
fancy is what it is.
Impatiently antsy.
Into this, abolish ICE was tried. I remember working at the RNC at the time and it failed. And Democrats were basically told, don't say abolish ICE. So why are they idiots?
Well, they're not making it to abolish ICE. They want simple ones, like not wearing masks, having warrants, making sure that we don't have these forces through our neighborhoods. Simple.
I gotta double start checking my dates now in June. I gotta look at what date is the 7/7 and all of that. I want to make sure I tell you what, it's gonna be hot and I'm not going out in the heat that long this year. I'm gonna go back and forth in there. I'm not gonna eat anything before I get there because there's food. I'll eat the food there. I might bring my drone and fly my drone a little bit, but I'm gonna make sure I park in a different place so I don't trip on the freaking sidewalk. You know, I'm not going anywhere near that sidewalk this year.
Oh, you going back to where you fucked your leg up?
Yeah. Well, I go there every day. It's by the stadium, you know.
Yeah.
See, if it would have messed me up last year where I couldn't have taken pictures, I would have sued them. Because that sidewalk was, they were chipping up all that stuff. They should have had something by that sidewalk to tell people, be careful. Because the worst part about it, I walked over there about 6 times before that. And every time I saw that sidewalk, I said, it's dangerous. And then I turned around when somebody called my name and my foot hit it. And as soon as my foot hit it, you know, you're walking fast. I'm walking fast, my foot hit it. All I said to myself was, damn. Because I knew I couldn't stop myself. I was going down. I knew it. It was this. And then if I would have just fell forward, I probably would have face planted into the car sideways. I probably would have hit my shoulder. But I decided, let me roll. So I did a roll, and that's when I tore everything up. I even had one of the parents that saw me do that. He said, damn, was that a good roll, man. You did a good roll. I said, yeah, I didn't do it that good. And I looked down and saw my leg. I actually thought my leg was broke. I couldn't feel it. Normally, if you break a leg, sometimes it'll go numb. And I looked down at it and I saw it and I said, did I break it right there? And when I put my weight on it and it didn't hurt, I moved it a little bit and I couldn't find any crepitus in it. I didn't feel any. So I said, well, it's not broke.
That's a good thing.
It probably would have been better to break the leg and not bruise it like I did. Might have been an easier fix, you know. But it like you say, it is what it is. But it was what it was. I just thank God that it's over with and it looks like it's healed pretty good. actually where they took the graph from, it's starting to become the regular color again.
Well, that's
I've got-
good.
It's just got like an outline now, like somebody drew a square. You know, like a rectangle, long rectangle. It's got a couple little blotches in it, but it's going back to normal. And they told me it'd probably go back to normal, take a while. But that one area is so much different than the skin around it. It's softer. That's why I gotta wear compression socks. That it'll puff up. It'll puff out about a half inch in that area more than the other part of the leg. I want to know where everybody's at. You know, you got people in the chat. She have nothing to do with TJ. I really didn't think he was working this morning. I thought he was off today. I thought he worked no, he's probably working today. Because the other day he went in that one day that he wasn't working. Then he said he had to go to work and he had 2 days off. I thought it might have been Thursday and Friday he was off. I
Yeah.
can't remember the day. So if it was Thursday and Friday, he's working right now.
Yeah, because I think that he mentioned yesterday something about going in this morning, he had to open.
Yeah, but if he had off Thursday and Friday, he didn't come in Thursday at all. And he didn't fly. He didn't fly. So and David's got Laura back, so he ain't getting on for a while.
Yeah.
But LC, I don't know what's going on with him. I sent him some stuff. He's looked at it, but he hasn't said anything. So you getting excited about the drone coming?
Yeah.
You're getting antsy, I know that much.
Yeah. No doubt about it. Jim says that he talked to TJ and he is working this morning.
Yeah, I had a feeling that I might have just been a day off. So my question is this: what have you learned, and what are you going to do now when you fly the drone?
Be more careful.
That's not the answer. The correct answer is not be in a hurry, not be impulsive. Get down there, take your time. Before you start it up, check everything, make sure everything's right. And when you fly it, don't fly it so far away from the ships like you've been doing. And don't zoom at all.
Well, and the
And
thing
put it
is
in
too,
normal mode.
well, the thing is too, Paul, is like you know when the ships are going to be by there, so you just need to do your scheduling a little better.
You need
Like
to
if
leave.
you don't have time to start up your live stream to make it there by 5
Don't worry
o'clock, then
about it.
don't worry about it. Just start it up when you get back.
And if you see the ship, you know the ship's getting ready to turn that bend, go down there so it's got time before it turns that bend. So that when it flies, you can catch it in that open area before the area. But I don't know, like the last time you said you were trying to keep the bridge out of it. I don't, keeping the bridge out of it, you could do that next to the ship, not away from the ship. Because you zoomed and because you almost ran into it a couple days before doing the same thing. From the side you fly.
Yeah, you just see it slow down a little bit, not rush so much.
Because one day you're going to fly sideways, hit something, and somebody's going to get hurt. And then that's a bigger story. That's a bigger deal.
Yep. So are you, did you say that you're barbecuing chicken today,
Frying chicken.
Justin?
Yeah, I'm doing fried chicken strips.
Chicken strips?
Yep. I do really good fried chicken. My my fried chicken skin it, it comes out golden brown, nice and
What,
crispy.
what do you fry it in?
Generally peanut oil.
Yeah, that makes a difference. Is it
And,
a
what I do
fryer
is
or pan?
so what I do is I use egg
Mm-hmm.
with a splash of milk in it, and I mix that up. Then I get flour, put all the seasonings in with the flour, and then I put I dip
Chicken
it in the
strips.
egg, get it nice and coated, and then I put it into the flour, and then put it into
Right.
the oil.
And that's in a pan or in a deep fryer?
Yeah, I just do it in like a saucepan.
Yeah, because you can. 'Cause I got a 2-inch deep cast iron that you can put about 1 inch of oil in, and it work.
I always like using saucepan, like the big saucepans, because of the fact that it gives a lot of wall around that hot oil.
Right.
Sometimes oil, you might put too much in the pan, and all of a sudden it wants to foam the fuck up on you.
Oh yeah.
You got to be careful. Or you might put like something that's a little too frozen in oil, and then it wants to overflow on you. So I like to have I use this big metal, big huge stainless one, and it's really really tall. I
But you're
like to have the
making me
extra
hungry now. I'm
protection.
trying to think. I got stuff
And
in there to cook, but I'm thinking now.
I like cooking with that because it gives me that higher protection around all that oil to ensure it doesn't go over it or anything.
Now, you know what would be good? I'll go down and buy me about a pound of shrimp. It's about $3.95 a pound, right? Get about 30 shrimp in there. Get that thing peeled, and hook up my pan in the back and do some fried shrimp. That'd be good.
Yeah, fried shrimp. Get some cocktail sauce.
Fried shrimp and have a blast.
So you get a little bit of cocktail sauce, a little bottle of that, you're good to go.
You like fried shrimp,
Fried
Paul?
shrimp.
Yeah, it's okay. Yeah.
Oh, Lord help me.
Dude, you give me anything seafood like lobster, crab, shrimp, yeah, I'm gonna fuck it up.
That's the thing. Like I said, for $3.95, I could get me a pound of shrimp and get, like I said, 26 to 30, sometimes 26 to 40, depending on what they got. And it's because we used to buy that stuff for fishing all the time. And you take that thing, just come home, peel them, get rid of it. You could freeze all the stuff and make a seafood stock later. Yeah, Donna, let's say that.
Yeah,
Yeah,
see, I like doing the big shrimp if I do fried shrimp, like the big jumbo ones.
Big
yeah,
jumbo.
I like the ones that are about a little bit bigger than my finger. I like those.
Yeah, because
So
they got
those,
like a bunch of different sizes of shrimp. They got like super jumbo,
yeah.
Well, do you ever do
large,
lobster?
extra large.
I've
I haven't
done
I
lobster
haven't cooked.
twice in my lifetime.
Yeah, I haven't made lobster but a couple times, but I've had lobster more at restaurants than I've had at home. Been a couple
Yeah.
years since I've had a lobster.
And we did lobster and steak when the Saints won the Super Bowl. I told the boys and I told my kids, I said, the Saints win the Super Bowl, we're gonna have a 1-inch thick T-bone steak and lobster. And when they won the Super Bowl, we went the next day over to Winn-Dixie, bought 4 lobsters, 4 T-bone steaks, came home and grilled them. And I took the lobsters and I took them and boiled them like in seafood boil, like you do Zatarain's, like you do for shrimp and everything. And I boiled them just like you would do a crawfish, and let them soak and everything. Brought them suckers out, and they had a blast with these things.
Like them, huh?
Oh, was it good? I have pictures of it somewhere. That was 2009.
Oh, you gotta put them
2010.
lobsters on the grill, dude.
2009.
I like putting them in seafood, boy. I put them on the grill. The steak. Oh, dude, and some asparagus to go with that. There you go. Now you're talking. If
It
you
was
want to be a real fat ass,
2009 when I did this.
if you
I
want to
got
be a real
somewhere.
fat ass, you add a baked potato in there.
See, when I go back to like 2009, that's when I gotta say, where's it at? Anything from 2016 on, I could grab real quick. I've been the kids. Find it. Oh, oh, God. Now it's gonna make me want to know what is that. There you go.
2019, the left in Oregon passed a bill cheered off by ACLU as a victory. Criminals who committed atrocities as minors get their sentences slapped regardless of the crime. And when the bill passed,
See, if I would have been smart, I'd have called this Kids Lobster Super Bowl. Might be under Super Bowl stuff.
stop the pain. Writing this, on July 9th, 2010, Dustin Wallace was brutally murdered by 5-year-old daughter, Sahara Twent. Please let the world know that we do not want this man released back into the community, that we must protect our children nationwide from dangerous predators. Now, his petition now has just over 13,000 signatures, and he's asking for more. Tyler Crespi and local
I'm gonna put this one drill bit holder out.
your loved ones.
Looks like it's for really tiny ones.
Was allegedly murdered by a career criminal, 25 felonies on his record, but was still allowed to remain free. Logan's father talked to us in October of why his daughter's murderer never should.
Oh, Jim, yes, asparagus wrapped in bacon.
Yeah, that's good too.
Dude, grilled asparagus alone is just really good.
Yeah, I'm telling you, get fresh shrimp, man. They got a guy down here that sells it. You just go there and pick them up. They've got it the day before. Called the day before.
There's nothing like getting like a grilled asparagus and you bite into it. It just has that slight little snap, but it's cooked, you know?
Yeah, the day that what was it? The day that Johnny and I went to the harbor, they had a shrimp boat there. That shrimp boat, I mean, they had a guy that pulled up in a white van, and he had in his van he had like cooling things. There was like freezers, and he was taking each one of the baskets that he was filling up was like 50 pounds, and we watched him put at least 30 baskets in those things, and he was still doing it. Those shrimp were beautiful. If I would have had something to put them in, Johnny had something to put them in, we were gonna go ask the guy how much. Buy 10 or 15 pounds of them. They probably would have sold them to us for like $3 a pound.
Dude, I would have went to the store and got some bags of.
I'm telling you, we could have probably got it for $3 or $4 a pound.
You
Probably
guys
$3 a pound.
you guys probably could have drove 5 minutes in either direction, hit a dollar store, and grabbed a couple bags.
Yeah. I'd had an ice chest. I used to keep an ice chest. I'd have filled that sucker. I said, fill my ice chest up. It was like, it was that crazy. I bet you. I have no idea where this picture's at. Probably on my phone. Probably nowhere else. Probably where I put it. Got iPhone pics. Last time I got my phone, I came here before I did it and took all of the all of the pictures off the iPhone and put it on my computer in one spot
Uh-huh.
so that I don't lose them, you know? Just complete, I got kids' pictures from way back.
Well, guys, what do you think?
Well, yeah, you falling asleep.
Yeah, I am.
You didn't get any sleep last night?
No, I don't know. I don't sleep good through the night.
I mean, now you got a tenant downstairs, so they probably
You
keeping you
don't
up.
sleep. Well, you don't sleep good at all because you constantly just take cat nap
Yeah.
instead of actually knocking yourself out for 8 hours.
Well, and I have to get up about every 3 or 4 hours to go and tinkle, you know?
Well, let me ask you a question.
Well, it's
When's the
because all the
last time-
Pepsi you're drinking. That's why.
What time is the last time you drink Pepsi?
I'm drinking it right now.
I mean, before you go to bed, do you stop at a certain time or you drink
Oh,
it
I
then you
have
go
a
to bed?
Pepsi can right there. And if I wake up, I give it just
Oh,
a
he-
little swallow.
That's why, because you keep feeding it.
Because literally the only water intake
That's
Paul's
because
getting
my
is
throat and
from.
mouth get so dry that I just give
There's
it
enough
just a-
water in
just a
Diet
little
Pepsi
bump.
that keeps you alive. We know that
Yeah.
because that is the main ingredient of soda is water.
Hey, check out this picture real quick. I'm gonna show you. I
So
just
he is
happened to
getting
see it.
enough to.
Check out that picture right there. You see it?
Yeah,
That's my son Justin when he played for Mandeville. Look at him completely off the ground,
Yeah, he is.
running down the field like he looked like he could play football there. He sucked. He didn't
it
suck.
looks like it looks like Friday Night Lights. I don't
Yeah.
want your life.
But he's off the ground running down there on the kickoff to make a tackle, and I just happened to follow him down and get that picture. Yeah. I can't find the lobster picture, but they're in there.
No, that was Varsity Blues. Varsity Blues.
Yeah.
He said, "I don't want your life."
I got a picture. I got a video. I can't find.
He just
I'm gonna
died
find it.
too.
I gotta have
The
it.
guy that played it. He just passed away.
Who was that?
The guy that played in I think it was Varsity Blues, wasn't it? The guy that played the quarterback.
Yeah. Y'all ever watch the movie? I mean, the show NCIS
Yeah,
New
Jay-
Orleans.
Yeah.
Did you ever watch it?
Yep.
I'm gonna
Yeah,
show
this
about
guy-
a 5-second clip of this when he's finished.
Right here, Jay. He died
Yeah.
back in February.
Wow. I'm gonna not show this very long because I don't want it to get a hit on this thing.
Yeah, I know,
show
Jim.
some.
I want to try one of those.
So this is him coming into the restaurant, right?
Yep.
And watch. That guy right there,
Did look good, Jim.
that's my brother-in-law.
That's your brother-in-law.
Yeah, that's their restaurant.
Well, I didn't know he had a restaurant in New Orleans.
Yeah, that's the restaurant.
Why'd that dude look like Epstein?
So he came in, all Russell had to do was sit there like he was waiting on somebody, and the guy was gonna walk in, he looks up at the guy and he shows him his thing and goes, that was his part. Stop. I told him, I said, you bitches, you should have called me. I'd come in and been on the set with you.
Jim says, Justin, you need to get some
Oh.
Kowalski kielbasa and have that with asparagus out of this
Kielbasa.
kielbasa.
Wow, dude, that's so wild, dude. 3 of the main characters of Varsity Blues are all dead.
Here you go. Wait a minute. You got to see this. The day that we got Cleo, that I said that
Wow.
I don't want another dog. I did say that. I didn't want another dog. She looked at me like, what? But then I saw that face, that mistletoe
Wow,
face.
look at that.
Hold on, man. I want to show you this. I've got to put the sound on it. So this was Cleo. This was Cleo the day that we decided to keep her. Go. Aroo.
She's cute.
And she never changed. She's still pushy. But she was this big. She was freaking this big.
How big is she now?
About this big and about that big around.
Okay.
I've hurt her feelings. When I said I didn't want another dog, she looked at me, she come back in and lay down. I said I did not want another puppy dog. Then I saw this face and I said, oh, she gotta come here. I fell in love with this girl. My baby girl. And you're still pushy. Yeah, you are. You're still pushy. She's standing there looking at me, well, you gonna give me a treat? No. I'll give you a cucumber in a minute. I'll give her a slice of cucumber. That way it's not as fattening, you know?
She likes it?
Oh, she loves cucumbers. They'll fight me over it.
Okay,
Yeah, I got
guys,
a whole-
I think I'm gonna call it.
Yeah. I got a whole bunch of videos from them.
Justin, take care. And we'll see you again later today.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna run to the trailhead, just check it out.
Okay. All right, Joe, we'll see you later on.
Okay, later.
Everybody in the chat, have a great day. Jim, take care.